Hello and good evening, and happy 4th of July, everybody, except
It's
we're
the 4th
recording
of
this
July
on...
episode.
We're recording this on the 3rd, and by the time it's the 5th, this video will be dated, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're back with Appalachia after a brief break due to the Web of the Weber strangling me in the gauntlet before I had the time to host the episode about 2 weeks ago.
Well, he got involved in work, and then I got involved in work. Now, thankfully, I got a call from my supervisor today saying that I'm probably not going to have to do that again.
Well, that's good at the very least.
It's like 90% sure that I'm not going to get put in the warehouse again.
Yes.
At least for the rest of this year.
That is good.
Now, they said because I have certifications where I can drive the equipment and I have forklift experience too, that if it does hit the fan again, I will be called in. But the implication is that that's probably not going to happen.
Hold up. Is Johnny forklift certified?
I'm forklift certified.
Let's go!
I can use a reach lift. I can use the walkie rider. Yep.
Hell yeah. I didn't know bro was chill like that with the forklift certification.
I mean, so am I, but I mean, like...
Oh, really? Fuck, we got two people forklift cert? Goddamn!
Reach truck, transporter, forklift.
It's very fun using power equipment.
Goddamn.
I used to be.
Everybody in this channel is fucking forklift certified. That's how you know that this is legit right here. That's how the fuck you know.
I use it, but I don't have certification.
Oh, my man's a rule breaker. Hell yeah. Fuck OSHA. All my homies die at work.
There we go.
Nice. Dan, I got the fucking... I've got the pro wrestling chan board up another tab, and there's a fucking gooder post on it.
Rip, don't let your supervisors hear about this podcast and find out that you're actually driving uncertified.
Do they care in Poland, or just as long as you can work?
Bro, I'm working for myself. I'm a
farmer. Yeah. The joys of self-employment.
He gets to be his own boss.
I'm jelly.
I'm my own boss. I hate it and I love it at the same time.
Certify these nuts.
All right, it has been so long. I gotta remember where the fuck I put all my notes for Appalachia. So bear with me another minute here while I get everything. I'm
gonna do what I do every episode, which is remember what was last time, which is we went to the Haggerty's.
Yes,
that's the name. Met with Fianna, great, and decided that we're gonna rob the lich, but before that we're gonna speak with Shadow Lords because we don't want to have bad blood / bone with them. So me and Sadarta are going with Arnie and Tommy?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, the Philodox get guy.
Yes.
And yeah, and the rest stayed in bar and get some new gifts.
Yes, indeed. So this is going to be a split party session. That's going to be a little bit difficult. So to start us off, as you guys are leaving the bar, let me move the party over. As you guys are leaving the bar, Danny will look over to geez, it's been so long I'm forgetting everybody's name. Danny will look over to Connor and nod to him and tell them to go with him, to which he will adjourn. I imagine you blokes want to know where you're going. And we glitch out? What happened?
Well, I'm outside in the scene. I can't say anything.
Oh, sorry.
We just need some people to say something. That's it.
Yes.
Arnie.
Yeah.
Fianna, direction, speaks.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. I've got to we got to van around the back if you want to drive with us.
There we go.
There in front of me. Go. I take you all around there. We'll drive on up there. They know me, so shouldn't be too much trouble. All right, everybody else leaving the scene. Meanwhile, ends the road. You can now walk on the wall, and Trisha can now walk on the wall. And Cleft, you are holding your shotgun in the Umbra.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind,
I
it
love
is
this.
a talon, so it is single use, but because the spirit will still inhabit it, it'll stay in the Umbra. But the only thing you got to be worried about is that you still need to venerate the spirit. If you venerate it enough, it'll become a fetish, and then you ain't got to worry about it no more.
That's great.
Yep, so, yeah, I suppose we ought to just head on back in there. He's going to straddle over to the jukebox. Trisha is practicing walking on the walls, and she, like, looks over, like, wait, are you guys heading back? Ow! That hurt. You alright? I'm fine. I'm getting used to it. So, we're going back?
As we want to look over at her,
You're outside with the Noisha.
I can hear a voice I can hear a voice inside that building.
Yeah, it's everybody else.
Don't.
So-
Oh, sorry, bud.
As we want to just turn and look over. So we're just done outside for the time being. Alright. As I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna like just gently walk down from the wall and just take a step down, just breathe in, breathe out.
Yep. Okay. So, anything else that anybody needs to do in the Umbra?
No, but I will tell. You don't want to take after me and start doing dumb things. I'm not a role model.
I will look in the side mirror. I will step sideways.
I mean, I gotta practice. Roll me. Yep.
It is.
Hang on. I gotta. Why is everything all the way up here?
That's I rolled an 8 in that, so it should be.
Yep. So
Fine.
it takes you a minute, but you're back through. Danston, do me a favor and roll me. Well, whoever else in the Umbra, please roll me Gnosis. It is actually difficulty 5, if I remember correctly, because
It should be.
Liam's got this area pretty well.
We got a
locked
decent
down.
place of power here.
Cool. Then it should be difficulty 2 for me.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll her.
Oh, there's my stone. Difficulty 5. I'm stuck. No, I passed.
Hang on. Well, no, you got 1 success, so... Or actually, no, you've got 2 successes. You're through. You're good.
Yeah.
And, yep. Danstonium, you are also through. And I just got to roll for Trish and Ned. Hang on. And I
Don't
keep
even need to
forgetting
use a mirror.
Yep. I keep forgetting to level up Trish, but I got to remember to do that.
She will
Trish
gain the
gets
power.
stuck in the web.
As per usual, you fucking loser.
Get a point of rage. Get the point of rage.
Yes, Trisha does get a point of rage. Ned is going to walk on over there. Let me grab his sheet because, Jesus Christ, I really did over-engineer this game, I think.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, because I added too much shit all the time. Difficulty 5 for him. Fire. Ned through easily. And Cleft, you're through. Seeing the flicker in the gauntlet, Ned will walk over, tap on the figure of Trisha, and then push her through. Gnosis. Fire. Yep, with his help, tears herself away, peels off the webs. God, I hate that. Yeah, it ain't friendly. And Danstonium, you're through as well, so let me get rid of that for you. Okay, so you guys are in the bar still. It's technically closed. As you can see, Danny is cleaning up the bar, you know, making sure everything's back in order. Just sort of doing his rounds. So you're in this city. What exactly is there to do in this city?
Get in fights, rob people, drugs.
That is true. So you know of 2 spots already. You know of Uptown where Aurelius Banking and Trust is. And since you are planning a heist, it might be a good idea to do some recon. Otherwise, if you feel like getting in a fight, you could go find where that distribution center is and sort of wander around there until somebody decides to fuck around.
You want? Shall we scout this place out? Do you say?
It is up to you. Do you want to get in a fight, or do you want to do some recon?
Probably should do the responsible thing, right?
That's entirely
Yes.
up to you, isn't it?
Always do a responsible thing.
It's rather uncharacteristic. Well, actually, no. Common sense. Gain a point of willpower.
Hey. I don't think common sense gives me that.
Oh no, it just gives you
willpower.
like a tinge in the back of your head. I gotta turn you guys up a little
Yeah.
bit. Hang on. You go up a bit. Johnny
So
goes
just enough
up a
level,
little bit.
Just right.
It's Daredevil that gives me the willpower.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys want to go scouting, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. You guys are going to go take a look around. I might want to warn you, is that, well, there's quite a few Shadow Lords over there too. They're all over the bloody place.
Really?
Yeah, there's some deal going on, but the big man up top won't tell me nothing about it. He just gives us jobs and then pays us. That's all he keeps us around for.
Really?
Hey? What do you want to know about it?
I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at him with like a very wide smiling grin.
I feel like I might have made a mistake here.
There are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents.
Oh, is that Bob Ross guy?
This really does sound like your average Shadow Lord activity.
Well,
You're
hanging
outside.
around Leech hideouts, it's something what they're doing. Like I said, something's going on. I don't know what, but I do know that Shadow Lords do get cozy with leeches from time to time.
You want to have those Shadow Lords hear you because I can hear you from outside the door.
You're coming inside, for God's sake, and close the door.
Keep your voices down if the Shadow Lords are just that big and scary.
Look, we're in this bar. They're not going to fuck with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
no! Look,
the-
a Shadow Lord.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking, Clef. It'll just be perfect time for one to pop in right now.
Danny looks back towards the door, and then back at you guys. Like I said, bar's fucking closed. So,
Mhm.
you don't want to do some recon, I imagine you need a guide around town, eh?
Right.
So, best we be mounting up then.
All right.
See, Cliff, your favorite thing? We split the party.
Hey!
Look at that. Okay.
Let's
So-
split this fucking party.
And Shoofy and Goobs wander over like, so do we have to like, are we doing the prank early or are we doing two pranks on like two different office buildings?
Change of plans, guys. We may have a different prank in mind.
All right, dude, but like, what do we do?
For now, take the van, go up, and let's see. You can look at my contacts. All right, I don't have any.
What are you looking for?
I was just looking at my backgrounds for a second there. What you gonna do? Take the van, and head on down to the party store.
Oh, like the party city we saw a couple blocks back?
Yeah, get a hold of some costumes.
Okay. Do we want to do like Jason mask? Do we want like
Well, we have one cop uniform, but we need to have another one. Maybe a couple.
dude,
Possibly a security outfit.
you know what I think? Dude, I think we could probably do something like that. Yeah. I've got
Also-
cash. What's up?
Also, safety vests.
Safety vest.
Safety vests and possibly hard hats. No one ever suspects construction workers or anybody with a safety vest.
Okay, yeah, that sounds legit. Yeah. All right.
Sweet guys.
Party
I
city.
gotta do my business, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude.
I'll meet up.
Good.
I'll meet back with you guys later.
All right, sick. Bring us up if you catch any trouble. We'll come pick you guys up, okay?
Sweet. I give the whole the handshake.
Yup, they both dap up. Hit it. Alright, let's roll, dude. And they get in the van, and they are off. So, with you guys going to do recon, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. 2 of them have their own mode of transportation, and both of you guys drive the trucks. Okay.
There we go.
Yep, so, that being said, these guys are heading off. At which point I will do Siddhartha and, I'll do, Siddhartha and Autumn first. So,
Because I don't think we've seen these two interact at all.
no, we haven't.
we have interaction.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little one.
This
In
is
Mangala.
like the rare Chopper and Jinbei scene in One Piece, where it just never fucking happens.
Where
It
did I
happens
put...
sometimes, just rare.
By the way, Autumn is a chopper because he's so sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a... I don't have, like, a van, so I'm just going to put, like, a generic car down there. Hang on a minute. Wherever I may find a car... you know what, that works. It's not a van, but whatever. Okay. There we go.
It's
Got
a very
us-
squished up car. Oh, there we go.
There it is. All right, so let me chuck. Well, actually, Arnie and Tommy have their bikes with them, so they're driving behind you.
I mean, we said that we're gonna be like on their back. I don't trust the Vienna that much. And I like wind in my I like wind in my hair.
That's very. It's like a dog sticking his head out the window. It just feels good. Okay, so if that's the case, you guys can't really talk if you're on the back of the bikes there. So let me chuck. Not Danny. I need Connor.
That's the point.
Connor's driving up here. So not a whole lot of conversation going on here with the wind blowing through your hair. And after a bit of a drive across town, a lot of stoplights, Autumn Leaves, despite the wind blowing through your hair, the stench of the city, the stench of the city wraps all around you, pollutes your nose and makes you wrinkle your face with disgust at the concrete and electricity smothering every inch of what used to be acres upon thousands of acres of seamless wilderness, now smothered underneath unfamiliar spirits and unfamiliar sights and sounds.
For the first minute, he has his tongue out, but he tasted the air and immediately put his tongue in his mouth. And his expression was like, "Oh, cool, like nice wind."
Yep.
But then smell his nostril and simply is now. His face looks like very, very mad.
Yep, that tracks. Sean, having never really seen like a big American city like this is honestly quite impressive. It's got these giant towers in the middle of the city, hundreds of feet high, festooned in glass and twinkling lights with people walking down the street on either side of you. Though you occasionally catch the faint scent of Wyrm, and you can tell there's pattern spiders probably all over the damn place in the Umbra, it is still nonetheless impressive to see.
I'm doing the full tourist, neck cranked completely up. Just like if I had a camera, I'd be clicking.
Yep. Autumn Leaves, your packmate doesn't seem to be.
I take that back. I probably have a camera, and I probably am taking pictures.
Is it a disposable camera we got from CVS?
It's like a Kodak disposable camera.
100%.
Bought it for $5 at a CVS.
Where did he get those? We are wolves.
He probably got it when he first
Is that
When
on
I
his ass
came-
the entire
I-
time?
In the airport, yeah.
Probably,
It's probably. I'm probably. My ideas are probably going to take these pictures back when I finally do return home and show my family.
Yep.
What's this red room?
Okay. After a bit of a drive across town, you guys park at. Let me head on over there and make sure that things are where they're supposed to be. Yeah, I really didn't organize my shit well enough. That's one.
So did I.
Yep. All right,
Yeah, me
I'm
neither.
going to take these guys, put them in gym layer. That's cool. And so you all pull up. This map's a little weirdly proportioned. Please place your tokens right about here.
Wait, I think I have to refresh.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't move the tokens. Sorry, give me a sec.
Oh,
One-
I'm refreshing
one
the
more time?
site.
Yep,
Oh.
sorry. Sorry, my fault. Yep, right over here. You can just chuck your guys down there.
Okay.
Tell me, and where did I put Connor? You see a bright white sign with blue highlights on it. Autumn, over here, please. A white sign
sorry.
with blue highlights on it that says Thunderhead Securities Limited. All right, so mind what you say around these guys. As you know, Shadow Lords are Shadow Lords. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of wherever the fuck they decide to get their narc on about it. So, just mind your tongues, fellas.
Always.
Okay.
Nation's rules apply to all.
Not to
I
these
should
dogs.
have looked at Autumn just just kind of like an encouraging be on your best behavior kind of look.
Why is Cleft here? What the fuck? Get this token out of
Oh.
here.
Yeah, Cleft, where
You
you
said everyone.
Oh, sorry, I meant my fault.
You're so convinced to the phantom feeling. You're so used to the phantom feeling of Cliff petting you.
Why is there two?
There's two Autumns.
That your brain made it real.
I'm gonna remove this Autumn. Okay, and Danny is going to lead you inside.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Get in that building.
Yep.
I don't want to sing no more.
There is a pretty looking receptionist there at the front desk. Mr. Danny, what can I do for you? Oh, I've got some more men that are looking for work over here. We need to talk to the bossman. He's in a meeting currently. Do you mind waiting? Wouldn't be a problem, I don't imagine. All right, boys, get yourselves comfy. And so minutes pass. Quite a while passes as a handful of police officers that wear, specific like Thunderhead security jackets leave the building or enter the building, casting odd looks at all of you. A couple nod, a couple disregard you, a couple are just tiredly making their way home. Whoever would like to, please do me a favor and roll me wits and enigmas at difficulty 6.
Yo, I have enigmas.
Yes.
Let's see that roll. Let's see that Tootsie Roll. All the work. All the words to a Tootsie Roll.
Let me see her Tootsie Roll.
Came me sweet and yo. Let me see that big ass hole.
What was that?
It was in Dance Dance Revolution, Hottest Party
the-
2 on the Wii.
Difficulty 6 or
Yes.
7?
6.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's one of those songs you played at a wedding.
God,
I would not play that at a wedding, homie.
what?
Oh
Your
my
wedding
god.
sucks.
Okay,
If that's what you're playing.
pretty much all of you can tell, most of the guys that have walked in or walked out, those are kinfolk. You can kind of tell by how some of them look at you and how some of them react around you. They don't seem to pay you too much mind. One police officer who's walking by seems to be of a slightly higher rank. Stops and looks at you, Autumn, and leans over to you and goes, "You can shift back. Nobody will mind." And then leaves.
A little sus, ain't it? So what do you think?
Autumn, would you like to shift back into a lupus form?
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go Glabro.
Neanderthal.
More Neanderthal.
You got full on
Like
caveman.
Neanderthal squared.
Yeah,
Mm,
they. Most of the
Oh,
folks
so that's
around
good.
here they don't pay much mind to us. Wouldn't recommend going and crying us over here. It's a quick way to get a gun drawn on you.
I'll do the same. I'll go Glabro.
With Glabro, I can actually lie a little bit and have
Yes.
and speak more properly.
And so, as you guys are sitting and waiting, two people enter through the receptionist door that seem a little odd. Do me a favor on these guys. Roll me a wits and occult difficulty 6.
I also want to smell them.
Go right ahead. Well, if you are smelling them, you probably don't even have to roll for it. That is some potent vitae. Whoever this guy is somebody. And he's got, just got another ghoul with him, it looks like. And
What time it is?
it's pretty late. It's like midnight thereabouts.
Oh, okay.
Siddhartha, you can smell the vitae on him, but you can't make heads or tails of this guy. All you know is that whoever he is, he's powerful. He looks over, he through his dark sunglasses, squints at Danny, who just kind of glares him down. Arnie and Tommy stop and glance at each other. And yes.
If we're sitting down
Yes.
on these little plastic chairs,
Yes.
or is metal, I don't know.
They have
it's
plastic seats and metal rails on them.
One of my railings is bent now.
Yeah, there's more of them. I know, boss man. As they leave without another word. And as that, what the hell was that leech doing in here?
So I think you should say something to him, Autumn.
They will know me.
I wouldn't recommend fucking with that man. I know who that is. I've seen him around.
You shouldn't be around.
I agree, but then again, it's not my decision to make. And just as he says that,
it's nation's rules. He shouldn't be here.
all right. Somebody told me some road girl wanted to talk. Get your ass in there. Danny, what the hell are you doing in my office? I was just bringing some newcomers to see the town elder. These blowies right here are part of a pack called the Hounds. That's Arnie, that's Tommy. Elder. The elder gives the two of them a nod. And these two here are from the Playboys. Siddhartha, Autumn Leaves. This one here is their pack alpha. This one's the Hounds pack alpha. Alright, 2 pack alphas and their seconds coming to my office this evening. Alright, make your way back here. No dilly-dallying. This guy is gruff.
I hate him.
I haven't a doubt as he actually holds the door open for you guys and move everybody else in here.
He's the Wolverine Hugh Jackman wishes he was.
Yep.
Nah. He's a poser. He
Yep.
breaks the litty. And he
Danny
thinks we don't notice.
Danny gets a little bit of regard for some of the officers. One of them just taps his fist, gives him a nod. Danny seems to be somebody around here. And he steps aside to let you all into his office.
Very nice office indeed.
Yep. As he makes his way in, sits down.
Okay, so you all came into my city on a week like this. What the hell are y'all up to?
We
Gonna-
have a plan to take what's ours. When I mean ours, I mean the nation's property from Leech.
I assume you're talking about the artifacts.
I'm talking about fetishes, yes.
I'm well aware that Aurelius has them, and I'm well aware that we're working on a plan to get that back. We're doing it diplomatically because if we curry his good favor, we can brush the Wyrm out of this goddamn town. You will not go anywhere goddamn near that building. Am I to be understood?
Are you hearing what you're saying? It's a leech. It's a worm spawn. And you want to do that diplomatically?
This ain't the goddamn mountains, son. There's a big damn city with a lot of guns and a lot of blood in it. Now, the plan here is twofold currently. We are providing security for Aurelius Trust during a banquet that's going to be taking place this week. And if all goes well, which it will, we will get those fetishes back in a deal. And then, with his trust secured, he will cut off onto that distribution center and drive it out of goddamn business.
And if he doesn't?
Oh, he will.
Oh, really?
You don't think we don't know more about him than we let on? We're the Shadow Lords.
Those are leeches. They backstab each other. And they will backstab you even... it's more likely they backstab you.
I don't
It's
care.
like trusting a scorpion and you a frog. You forget what a scorpion is.
I know damn well what they are. As you can see, I fought a lot of them. I spilled a lot of their blood. But right now, we need this to go without a hitch, and the last thing I need is some chicken shit runaway Garrow fucking around with our operation. You are not to go anywhere near that goddamn building. You will all catch holy hell if you do. Am I to be understood?
I can see that we're newcomers to the situation. Like, I'm sure that internal peace in the matter is probably much greater than ours.
Sean, could you lean forward into your mic a bit?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
This one better?
Yeah, it was a little quiet.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, this is about to be something again. So I can see that their experience in this matter is probably much greater than ours. Is there any way we could be assured that this is going to go to plan?
I've already got one of my best on it. What I need is for everybody else to stay the hell away from it. If you want those fetishes so bad, then you're gonna have to make them a good goddamn impression.
Impression to leeches.
Like it or not, we're getting those fetishes back. And we're doing it without stirring up more goddamn trouble. The last thing we need is a war in this town.
If the goal is achieved, I'm gonna look at Autumn and just if the goal is achieved.
I'm gonna try to smell him.
Go ahead and roll me. What are you trying to smell for?
Vitae. If he's a fucking dumb, if he's under the leech's control, because what he's saying is fucking bullshit.
Go ahead and roll me wits and occult at difficulty 6. Or was that perception and occult? Hang on.
Maybe it's perception because it's smell.
Yep, perception and occult. Difficulty 6.
That's what you got to say.
Okay, occult and perception. Difficulty 6. Let's roll. One success.
The only vitae you can catch is the lingering scent of the leech that was here prior to him. But on him, you don't seem to smell any.
I know what you're sticking your nose in my face for. But make no mistake, my duty here is to the Shadow Lords of this region. If we want those fetishes back, we're well on our way and we've been working on it for God knows how long. I'm more concerned about getting that fucking distribution center out of this town. That's the real Wyrm. You want Wyrm, that's where it is. But we need to handle this delicately. We can only raid that goddamn place until we've made sure that those fetishes are secure and that their funding from Aurelius have been severed.
Is there anything we can do to assist you? Perhaps if we're involved in some way, it might put the rest of my pack members at ease.
One of his biggest investors, he is going to wander over to his desk, and he's going to walk over to his desk, open up a large binder, and pull out a picture of a rather portly gentleman. This guy right here. Come on.
Ooh la
Not
la.
that
He's the
one.
same guy.
Fuck.
Oh,
How do I open
he's
up?
he's narcissistic.
Damn it. I'm trying to open up one that's like in the thing here. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just put it on the map for a half second. God damn it. Why does it keep fucking... There we go.
This man right here works for the Syndicate. His name is Porter Crumb. He's one of the primary investors in that distribution center. If you can tell him to cut his funding, that'd be great damn help. He's got Near and Aurelius funding. So, if he cuts ties and Aurelius cuts ties, we'll be free to raid that building.
Syndicate.
I think we'd be willing to
Technocrat.
help. However,
Technocrats.
what methods would you recommend we apply? I only ask because our pack is full of hammers and there are a lot of nails around.
If we take them out violently, they're gonna know something's up, and that's how we get our pack cleared out of here faster than we can shake a stick at. I recommend you find him, and you bend his ear. You let him know exactly what he's doing and how it's gonna hurt his bottom line. Remember, Syndicate members only give a damn about money, and if you find a way to make it proof that this ain't worth of his investment, and it'll fuck up everything else, he just might listen to you.
Getting a fucking Syndicate member after what we've been through?
What have you been through, son?
Arnie was about to open up his mouth and talk about the Tellus building, but, oddly enough shies away because this guy's means some fucking business. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow,
I'm looking at Arnie with an expression of what the fuck.
anyway, you find Porter Crumb, you bend his ear, and you make sure he knows exactly what the hell he's getting into with this. The Syndicate hates their bottom line being hurt.
I think we could do that. What do you think, Golden?
What do you think, old boy?
I think sort of crap.
Who gets the job done?
Is it? Or is just prolonging it and preventing it?
We've got our own plans. We know that leeches like to stab backs more than they like to stab anything else. But trust me, we got cards in play that y'all don't know about, and I ain't fixing to tell you. Why? 'Cause you ain't mine.
We are Garo Nation. We all are the same. Because of that mindset, we are losing.
The Red Talons are losing. My people are here, and we are making our progress.
Progress. Speaking with leeches is not progress. It's a downfall. It's like speaking with Banes, but in material world.
There's more than one way to end the war. You turn them against each other, get them fighting. Well, we just go in and mop everything else up. You might call it cowardice, but I've seen enough good Garrow get killed in head-to-head to know that it's better to play things out smooth like.
How about this? How about we help? And if all goes according to plan, you let us also help when it's time to probably knock up the rest of them.
Finally, someone in this room speaks some goddamn sense.
Because I think my friend here and Uncle Autumn very much like a chance to mop up the rest of them, yes?
It should be done right now.
A little patience, we'll still get it.
Patience doesn't mean cowardliness.
Oh, I expect that they'll all die. Quite a few of them to your hand.
This should be done by fuck English. my tongue
Well,
is
do it. Take again.
All good. No worries, man.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out in post, right?
Kyle edit that.
I'm not going to, but okay.
I know. It should be done by right now.
Well, if you want to be gunned down in the street like the dog you are, then you go right ahead. But hear this. If you touch that building, it's not just the leeches who are going to be up your tail and tearing you apart. We have almost got this shit under control. We're this fucking close, and now I gotta worry about a loose cannon pack alpha running around my city. You best listen to your Simon Vine over there. He's speaking some goddamn sense.
Listen, all I'm saying, it's not cowardice to fight smart. I don't recommend them be, to their own devices. And I think that we should be involved. This way we know it will get done.
Sorry, Sean. Is there any way we can turn up your mic anymore? I've got you cranked all the way up.
That is pretty much. Hold on, let me see if I can go do it within Discord.
Yep.
Crank it up the best we can. Crank it up.
Yeah, bro. With with English being my second language, it's like every third word.
Hey, man, you're doing a great job. That, and we haven't played this game in a minute, so.
So how do we find this Port of Crumb? It hangs around uptown. A lot of upscale places around there. Just be mindful of all the other leeches wandering around. Remember, if somebody import tries to sway you around, you back away from them. We don't want a blood feud. That's a quick way to lose all the progress we made, and then shit goes sideways real fucking quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, my output is completely.
Yep.
It's completely up.
Oh yeah. Are you playing
Yeah.
on like? Oh, do you not have your like a headset or your microphone right now?
No, same thing. Same thing I always use.
Really? Huh.
Are you using a browser?
You might want to check your settings. Maybe something disconnected or switched on you.
I don't know. I'm looking. I don't see anything.
Do I have to do more IT work while I'm trying to run a game? I can't get away from my job. Fuck.
Yes.
I did tech
you-
support for Vic the other night.
Did you try turning it on and off?
Exactly.
Hey, Cole.
No, like quite
Hey,
literally,
Kyle,
Vic.
I'm having issues with my computer. Can you
Fuck's
give me
sake. No, seriously, I got a message from Vic the other night, and he's like, dude, my games keep screen tearing. I'm like, what kind of graphics card do you have? He's like, AMD. So I sent him the link to the AMD driver update. He updated it, rebooted his computer. He's like, it fixed your fucking god! And I'm like, you're welcome. I'm just doing my job. That'll be $10, please.
This is what you get paid to do every day.
Much to my dismay. Hopefully I'll escape the grind at some point.
See, you asked for a master's in computer science for this.
I don't have a master's. I have a bachelor's degree and a Sec Plus
you
certification.
have a master's in computer science.
You listen to that, girls? He's a bachelor.
Yes.
That's true as well, but my pad is not. My pad's actually quite nice. My
Is this
room
okay.
is
better? I tried turning off.
Cougars don't care.
Yes. Sean, is this the Discord app or is this just a browser you're using?
Same thing I use every week.
Oh. Anyway, yeah. Well, it sounds a little bit better now, so let's keep on rolling.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's not too terrible. It's I'd rather him be too quiet than be too loud.
Yep,
'Cause
that's
if it
fair.
was, Because if he was blowing up the microphone, I'd say, let's just go ahead. Let's just pause the episode and get this shit fixed.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, so what you understand is that this guy right here is currently providing security for leeches in order to get the good graces
Infiltrate.
of Aurelius, and that there is a technocrat who is also funding the distribution center and working with Aurelius, and he has tasked you to find him and turn his wrist, make sure he understands what he's getting into.
Extortion. You're nothing more than just a grunt. That's all you are.
But he also has a rank 4 and cannot disobey that as well. Fucking litty.
Well, no, he's
They
a
got
rank
you by the
5.
balls.
Rank? Excuse me?
Yes. He is the
That's
elder
the elder.
of he is
That's
the elder
the
of
elder.
Charlotte.
He can fucking blast them with a storm. The entire building, and he chooses to let's speak with the leeches bar.
Don't fuck up the veil.
Well, would you rather have the Sabat come in?
Exactly.
Yes, they more incompetent. Just destroy-
Anyway,
Get the farm all the renown off the Sabat.
so
yeah.
yeah.
Right. So, you find this Portacrum, let him know that the Wyrm's bad business. He bends Aurelius' ear and makes sure that vent goes out without a hitch. That's about the size of it.
Sounds like a plan.
So y'all gonna sit here taking up space in my office, or y'all gonna get tut?
This is a good asshole you got right here. This is a good like A grade Tim Allen type asshole.
This is a medium rare T-bone asshole.
He's a Shadow Lord. What do you want?
Yeah. I can't wait for Rage Across LA so I can be an asshole as a Shadow Lord.
It's gonna be
Top
great.
barrel asshole.
Yeah.
We'll go to the one place that hasn't been tainted by capitalism. Base!
Wyoming.
Oh wait, no, that's Tim Curry, not Tim Allen. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, bitch aside. Meanwhile,
I'm just imagining Tim Curtin, it's fucking Tim Allen say that now.
yep. So, meanwhile, over at back to downtown. Let me clear off the board and rearrange a little bit, if you'll pardon me just a sec. I really got to get another fucking.
It is. Let me change the song. Let me get this. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Jesus Christ!
so
I've got so much fucking shit in this fucking thing.
Let's see.
Lord.
Where are we going now?
We are going back to the rest of the pack,
Moon.
wherever the hell I put all the trucks at because I need them.
Let's see. Shall I play the transition music?
No,
Well, it's too late because I've already copied the link for it.
well, what sort of transition?
And
music
there,
are you
and there it
getting?
is. Custom Robo, where none of this stuff is content ID'd on YouTube. Yes,
Okay.
And you played this game. You're at my house and you played this game and you said, yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Well, no, we played it at my place. We hooked up the GameCube and we were in my room. Remember?
Yeah, this is one of the best games ever made, and then Nintendo just never made anything. Well, they made a shitty DS game that
It
ran
was
at
a
2
lot
frames
of fun,
second.
I will say. Okay,
Yeah.
so
GameCube.
you all are out of the bar and you are on your way to scout out the building.
Try to remove the orange bandana from our map to theirs.
Oh yeah, shit. I gotta.
The orange bandana.
That is what it is.
The orange. It's called a mandana.
Yep. All right. So y'all are walking out of the. So that would be Clef, Danston, and Johnny.
Yes.
You guys are going to be right over here.
All right.
And meanwhile, and Dance. Yeah. So y'all are there. Trish is coming with you, as well as Arnie and not Arnie. Ham and Ned.
All right. Awesome. Cool.
Hey, what the hell happened to Jen's truck?
I'll walk over. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna look at him. Just gonna have my arms out to the side, like a cowboy about to pull out his gun. So I just look at this like profane shit somebody has spray painted on the side of my truck.
Oh no!
Trisha's
What
gonna
happened?
look
Oh,
over at
terrible! Oh no!
Oh,
Motherfuckers! You want me to drive around with this shit? Looking at this.
Oh, I wonder who done that.
And was it you, AC? You fucking dick!
Hey, I didn't do shit.
You
I parked somewhere else.
did do shit. What's that facial position for? Why are you looking at that? Wait, look at me like this, huh? You eyeballing me?
hey, look.
Mm.
Look, Joe. Let park somewhere else, okay? He didn't have a can of spray paint in his truck.
Who was it then? Is it? I'm just tilt my head over to the side. I'm just gonna look over at Skater Boy over here. Is it you?
You know, you really should be more courteous when you're entering a new town. You don't want to be honking at people and being rude.
You're not
Otherwise-
saying no to it.
Otherwise,
So
it might backfire on you.
you fucking break you over my knees,
Oh,
Skater
shit.
Boy.
No, Ants, hang on. Ham is gonna like grab your shoulder and like hold you back.
He's just gonna stop and just look over. Fucking hell. You are so lucky that he's here holding me back.
Look,
Yeah,
Why is that
that's
then?
stride on there, all right.
You fucking shit. Come on.
Was that a challenge?
It is. I'll fucking break you over my knee.
Well,
Snap you quick.
no, hang on now. Both of y'all calm down.
well, I'm gonna have to, by the decree of my totem, I'm gonna have to accept that challenge.
So you said a challenge, right?
Oh, man, you don't want to do that. You'll get fucking laid out, dog.
The challenge is I kick you in the nuts. If you scream, I win.
Well, I have to go by my totem. If I don't accept the challenge, then it won't. Then I'll be less helpful, basically.
She's
But
gonna
don't
lay
worry.
you out, man. I'll warm up a mother's touch.
Hey, there's a reason why I'm called Slays the Mighty.
Oh, all right.
You realize you're gonna mother's touch his dick, right?
Yeah, trust me, it ain't nothing I ain't had to do before.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You're
I'm gonna
challenging-
take a step
Since
forward.
you're the
I'll see what-
challenger, I
Yep.
choose the stipulations.
As I'm about to pull back my foot to jack kick him in the penis, I'm gonna stop the foot. Stipulate. Is this a wrestling circuit?
No, it's
That's not-
part of the Noation totem. You challenged him to something, and as the guest challenger, he gets to decide the contest.
Decide the contest. Right. What is it?
All right, let's see. Oh, let's. We may want to do this somewhere that's a little more private, so we can go all out. What do you say?
A little more proud. Oh, you're looking for a fight.
It is a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
There was an alleyway that Clef parked in.
Let's do this then.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll pull up my skateboard and I'll tell her to follow me into the alley.
Yep.
Headshots
Let
only.
me see if I have a parking lot. I think I still have that. I do, so I gotta get rid of some stuff. So let me clear out everything over here. And let me replace this truck with Clef's truck, actually. Wherever the hell I put it.
See what you got. We'll see what you're made of.
Clef's truck right there.
Oops, shit. Didn't even drop that. You gotta work. Gotta work your mind around this.
All right, cool. And right over yonder is where we are at.
All right. There we are. Tokens. We're Ev. All
While they
right.
do this, I'm gonna go into the Umbra.
Okay. Cleft, you're back out in the city. It's a little dense over here. Roll me Gnosis difficulty 7.
See what we got. See what you get. Can you do it? Can you do it?
You have to sort of pick and claw your way through there, but you do eventually get through.
Mm-hmm.
And Cleft, as you're through the Umbra,
How's it going, buddy? I currently don't have any grass for you. I'll have to load up the trunk at one point.
he, looks around idly. And then he scrapes his foot against the pavement.
You're on.
All right, Cleft, roll me strength and athletics at difficulty 8.
Yeah, give yourself an end. Brain bleed.
Yep.
Difficulty 7, 8, 9, 10. 24.
Difficulty 7.
7. 8.
Cleft, he runs full speed into you. As his head collides with yours, you topple over. Take 4, roll me soak, difficulty 7. You take 2 points of superficial damage. Meanwhile, in the material plane, the challenge.
The challenge.
The challenge.
The challenge.
It's only a
The
mole.
challenge.
All right, so I'm gonna take out a piece of chalk.
Okay.
Just gonna draw a little bit of a circle.
Just gonna look. Just hands in my pockets. Just staring at this.
So rules are: you win by either ring out or incapacitation, and also no killing.
See, no. Oh, shame. I'd love to rip your head off.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
that'd
see
be
how I can
against
restrict
litany,
myself.
but our Father Docs is elsewhere.
This is a Nuisha.
I mean, yeah, but it would still be unlawful. Whatever. He made the
No,
challenge.
Trish, you'll be fine. You don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
She's going to sit on the hood of this car here.
Ready to get
Okay.
your ass beat.
Challenge
Right,
set.
So
Real quick, let
gonna
me
shift
get my...
into my Krynos form, whatever that form is called.
Is that? It's the something. Shit.
I don't remember either.
Let's see. Werewolf Nuisha. It is called the. If it's just called a cross form, it's called the. That's so weird. The Manbozo form.
You're a bozo.
The Manabozo form.
Menabozo form. All right, let's do it.
Where he's only a single foot taller than he is already.
Yep. Okay. Danston, roll me initiative.
The Nui should be skinny boys.
All right.
Looking at
and
this.
Let me find some music.
Let's see. I got some for you if you want me to use it.
Yeah, go right ahead. You're already in the
All
bot
right.
anyhow.
Let's see here.
Oh, you forgot to click on your token. And I just used the built-in initiative, so
Yeah.
Oh, there's a built-in initiative.
yeah.
Yeah,
there's-
the combat
Yep.
tab, the initiative
So-
button.
click on your character
okay.
sheet and roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
See.
Uh,
I'm gonna stay in Hamid for this. He's not even worth my time to go into cross form.
okay. Once the music kicks on, wherever the hell the music went, there we go. Danstonium, kick it.
Gonna do a couple of. I'm just gonna do like. Actually, my board's handy, so I'm just gonna go into. A manual,
Okay. So you're
and I'm just gonna provoke him.
okay. So you were holding an action.
Yep, I'm gonna hold a reaction to react.
Okay. So he is holding his turn. Ends the road. You're up.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm immediately gonna step forward. Immediately gonna go in to grab him by the hips.
While he's on his skateboard, Danston, your reaction.
I will smack him.
All right. So, roll me contested Dex and Brawl.
All right.
This is going to be, well, actually, Danston, for you, it's Dex and Melee against Ends the Road's Grab Attack, both of which at difficulty 7. Dex and Brawl for you ends the road.
Boom.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 from Ends the Road. Holy shit!
There it is. Pops off like a mother.
Yep. So you, Loki pops up into a kickflip and ends the road. Roll me a Dex and Dodge at for a melee attack. Let me see. This is a blunt object, so should I use like?
God.
Let me see if I can find.
There's an 8, 6, 7, and 9. So it's either 2, 3, or 4.
What the hell was
That was
that?
a fun sound.
I'm trying to find
That's
where
going
the
off.
hell the.
The thing.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying
know the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It's,
find.
it should be 7.
Yeah. So difficulty 7.
It's a whole 3 successes.
3 successes against his 9.
Yeah.
So, ends the road. Roll soak at difficulty 7, I think.
Let's see here.
Oak is
7.
always 6, actually.
Oh, is it 6?
Yep.
See,
Yep.
with
blunt-
3.5,
Dex
we
melee-
roll
well,
that's
no,
against
for a blunt object, it's Dex and
against the
melee
weapon that
difficulty 7.
you're striking with.
Yeah, strength plus for blunt objects, whatever that is.
Yeah. God's grace goes into effect.
Well, it's a soak roll, so it doesn't matter anyhow.
Yeah. 3 successes.
Yep. 3 successes. Let me check. Okay, so that is Danstonium. What was your strength?
My strength right now is 4.
All right, so you take 2 superficial damage. Ends the road
All right. Let's see.
as you
Go
are
ahead,
smacked
get
in the nose with a skateboard.
Smacked in the nose with a skateboard. Just gonna look at this. Just feel the nosebleed.
So,
After that,
also, do I
Yeah.
land it?
Roll me Dex and Performance, difficulty 6.
Dex and
What you got?
performance? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
Fingers crossed. Let's see what you got. What you gonna do?
4 successes. You expertly land that, and you have yep. So it smacks her in the nose, and even with the interruption of the kip flick from it hitting Ends the Road in the face, you manage to stomp back on the skateboard, and you're mobile. So that was action, reaction to parry, successful. Ends the Road failed the dodge, so I think it is still Ends the Road's turn if I'm doing that right.
Spin a point of rage, going in for a punch.
All right. Roll me your Dex and Brawl, difficulty 7. Danston, I need
with a
a
fucking
Dex and
wound
Dodge,
penalty.
difficulty 7.
I'm actually going to block it with my skateboard.
Okay. Block. Let me see what the...
It's melee.
Yep, Dex and Melee, difficulty 7.
Cool.
See what you got. I got 3 successes against this.
Yep.
He's got that
Holy
Nuisha
shit.
shit.
What the
He's
fuck?
got Nuisha shit where his dexterity explodes.
What the fuck is that?
You definitely kick up the skateboard as she slams her fist into it, and it just pops right back into your hands, and you're back on the skateboard. Danston, it is your turn. Or actually, no, Ends the Road. Any more rage to spend?
That's it.
All right. Loki, your turn.
All right, so I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna kick the skateboard.
Yep.
And kick it just like kind of out of the way.
Yep.
Like right behind her. And I'm just going to do a wind up punch.
Yep.
Just kind of but really like really overperform it, like really exaggerate it, just like, all right,
Really comical. Yep.
really comical, and just like, and like, I'm not obviously like, and I'm just going to like hit him as hard as I possibly could,
Okay.
quote unquote, hard as I could.
Yep. Dex and Brawl, difficulty 7.
Dex and Brawl, difficulty 7. Okay, and I'm also pulling the punch as well.
All right.
Okay, so you're going for superficial damage then.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See if you pull this off. Mm-hmm.
2 successes. Ends the road. Roll me a Dex and roll me Dex and Dodge.
See, Dex and dodge.
Difficulty
See,
7.
is 8 dice I'm rolling. Fucking wound penalties coming in. All right. There we go. We get Summer with this.
Yep, that is 4 successes. He whiffs the punch.
All right.
Loki, any rage to
Wait.
spend?
Nope.
Gotcha. Quick break from that. Cleft, do me a favor. Roll me another roll me another Strength and Athletics difficulty 8.
See if whether or not you bust your skull open.
Yes. You actually managed to hit the ram and knock him back a little bit. Your head doesn't hurt quite as much. The ram shakes his head and then scrapes his foot and takes another charge back at you. Roll me one more Strength and Athletics difficulty 8.
Gonna have to do better than that, buddy.
And he does, with 3 successes, knocks you back once again. Roll me a Soak, difficulty 7. That 3 successes, you only take 1 point of superficial damage. A trickle of blood runs down your head, but you're having fun. Back to it. Ends the road. He called that a fucking punch. Show him how it's done.
See, you fucking piece of shit toying with me.
Yeah, you like that, huh? Bet you couldn't. Bet you it hurts.
I'm not going all out. You're not even worth it.
You
Guess I'm
notice
just
she
gonna-
is still in Hamid form.
Oh, sounds like cowards talk to me.
See, I'm gonna pull back my hand, and I am going to just see about touching him. I am going to spend 1 point. I do actually have the resource. Yes, I do. 1 point, 1 power, Divine Grime.
Okay. Touches a target. Reduces movement speed to 0. Okay. Let's see. Alright, make me a Dex and Brawl difficulty 7 to touch him.
Let's see, Dex and Brawl. See, ooh, did not make a touch that. 8 to 10. See, God's Grace goes into
God's
effect.
Grace,
I have
but that is 0 successes.
gone for this touch.
Any
Nothing.
willpower to spend?
Alright, any willpower to spend my willpower? No.
You're out of willpower?
No, I'm holding on to it for something else.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Seeing that I've missed that shot. Let's see. Staying back. No, I'm in a good position. I'm going to keep stay where I am.
All right. Loki, it is your turn.
You know, I'm gonna shift back into Hamid form because I don't need to be in my war form to take you down.
Okay. Shifting out of Krynos doesn't take any rage, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
it's just getting there. So, yep, back in Hamid form. What would you like to do, Loki?
All right, ultimate punch.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm just kind of shifting this way, just like
Yep. All right. Roll me Dex and Brawl, difficulty 7.
All right.
Let's see if I can avoid this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You come in with your fucking punches.
Let's see. Yep, 1 success. Ends the road. Dex some. Yep.
That'll be
Again,
accomplished.
handily dodges it. Anything else on your turn, Loki?
Kind of comically, like I kind of comically make it so that so that I look kind of silly when I actually miss.
Yep. The hounds and Trisha are chuckling at you.
Yes, it is.
Who's
The
slamming
hell
on their
is that?
keyboard?
It's the dice rolling.
Oh, that's Danston rolling dice. Okay. So
That's not me.
oh, okay.
That's somebody.
That's the case. So nothing else on your turn, Loki?
Nothing else I can really do. No.
Yep. Ends the road. Back at it.
I'm gonna see if I can try to geo throw him.
Okay. Roll me a grapple. That's going to be strength and brawl. Difficulty 8.
Strength and brawl. Let's see, here we go. Something I'm a little bit more suited for. This guy's race goes
let's
into
see,
effect.
1 to a
It's only
2,
what
so
the fuck
that's-
is that?
That is 3 successes.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, 2 successes because it's difficulty 8.
So you get on this one.
Loki, another dex and dodge, please.
Dex and dodge. Okay. So this is a dodge. So
Difficulty
I'll have to do, difficulty 8. Let's see. Where's my?
Your skateboard is behind, or to this side, because you threw it behind her. I'm sorry.
There is
Yeah.
no dodge. Okay. Shit.
Well,
It's the
leadership is what we
score.
call dodge.
Yep. So I only have about yeah.
Let's see. That's
2 versus my 2.
meets it, beats it. You barely managed to get out of her grasp. This fight is
Going.
dragging a little bit. Let's see here. Cleft, make me another strength. Make me another strength and brawl, or no, strength and athletics. Difficulty 8. 10.
Oh no.
Yep, that is quite a lot of successes. Cleft, roll me one more soak, difficulty 7. Again, another 2 superficial damage. How you looking?
He's done. He's leaning against the car. Okay, you win.
The ram jumps around a little bit and then like nuzzles up to you a little bit, kind of catching your shirt on its horn a little bit, but just stands there. It appears to have fun as it jumps back on top of the truck and vanishes back into it, as you notice that it glows a little bit brighter in the umbra.
All right. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll park in a place where there's a lot of, grass.
The truck honks.
And I will go back through the umbra.
Okay.
All right.
Another Gnosis roll, difficulty 7.
What we got?
Uh,
Oh no!
You're a little disoriented as you take a step to the side and then get immediately caught in the webs. Ends the
I'll
road.
take that
It is.
rage.
What's up? Yes, at a rage. Ends the road. It is your turn.
What's going on? He did.
Didn't
no,
Didn't he,
I grappled him.
didn't he just grab me? Is it my?
Yeah,
Oh,
I did,
yeah,
I
that's
did.
right.
It's
I
Dan's.
forgot to hit the thing. Yes, Danstonium.
You know the thing.
All right. Snakeskin.
Snake skin. Could you toss that in the chat so I know what it does?
All right. So let's see.
What does this power do? This is the anime moment where you have to explain the move.
All right. Dex and Athletics. Let's see. Spend Gnosis, Dex and Athletics for one character to remove the outer layer of flesh and allow them to slip free of any bonds. Okay. Spend Gnosis, roll me Dex and Athletics at... It doesn't say what difficulty, though.
No, it does not.
Very nice. For the sake of argument, I'll make it difficulty 6.
All right.
Dex and Athletics. Difficulty 6. Holy fucking shit. Why are your rolls just cracked? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Okay. Ends the road. You see his skin turn an odd sort of complexion. He's up to something. Anything else on your turn, Loki?
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna say, my skin! You ripped off my skin! You ripped off my skin! Ah!
roll me a let me see what I want this roll to be. Hang on. Roll me manipulation and expression at difficulty 7.
All right.
Let's see. Think about this.
2
I also
success.
have God's grace. I have God's grace.
Oh, you do too? Okay, 3 successes. Ends the road. Wits and subterfuge at difficulty 7.
See, difficulty 7. What's the subterfuge?
Yes.
All right. So it's just a whole 2d10 I'm rolling at the moment.
Wait, did you actually? You look down at your hands and so wait, snakeskin lets you just shed. Oh, it does remove the hour later flesh. You look down, there is just skin everywhere.
The fuck is this? Don't tell me you're Metis.
Are there
Absolutely
Nuisha metas?
disgusting. No.
There are no Nuisha metas.
That's what I thought. So that's your turn, Loki?
I can't do anything else. I can't do any
Gotcha.
other actions. So yeah.
Okay. Ends the road. You have a handful of Nuisha skin.
Well, toss it down to the ground.
It
I wanna see
lands
about
with a
pulling-
wet splat.
No, my skin.
I'll put the leg. I'll see about kicking him in the chest.
Okay. Roll me a Dex and Brawl difficulty 7.
All right. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Yep, 4 successes. Danstonium, another Dex and Dodge difficulty 7. God's
about
grace. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's slippery.
Just looking at this, just none of my attacks seem to be connecting.
Yep.
I will I will fake that it actually did connect, and I'll just go, it hurts more when I have no skin.
Are you gonna
It's
like
kind
be roll me another? Roll me another.
Well, I'm using
what?
I'm using infectious laughter on my turn, so
Okay. Well, ends the road. Anything else on your turn then?
That'll be it.
Okay. Infectious laughter goes off. That was I forget how that fucking gift works.
so manipulation expression difficulty is the highest rage rating among listeners.
Okay. I believe is that ends the road.
Yes.
What is your is that permanent or temporary rage?
Temporary.
Yep. What is your temporary rage?
Currently sitting at 1.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Danston. What was that roll again?
Manipulation and expression.
Yes, at difficulty 1. Well, actually,
There
that's
we are.
amongst anybody listening. Hang on, let me check the other guys. I realize.
That's
Give me,
it's
give me
gonna get
half
them
sec
too.
here. I mean, if they start laughing, I mean, Ned is at. Ned's at 2. Ham is at.
What's he got?
Oh, Ham is at 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Yeah, that roll at difficulty 5. Sorry.
Got it.
Well, I passed it, using God's grace to negate that one.
Yep. Okay, 3 successes. And ends the road. This is just fucking ridiculous. Your chest warms as you feel it rise to the surface, and you try to push it back down with what little rage you have, but you just can't help it. As even the folks on the side are laughing. As Cleft, you step back from the Umbra. Why is everybody laughing? Or actually, Cleft, roll me a Gnosis difficulty 7 again.
See what you got.
You shove your way out. You're covered in blood and webs, and everybody is laughing. Trisha's laughing.
I'm gonna-
Ham's laughing. Everybody's laughing.
I'm gonna lean on the car and fall over.
Fucking hayseed.
So that gift, does that give like a confused condition or?
Actually, I thought it did, but now that I read it, it only actually makes them forget what it was they were angry at me about.
Okay. Ends the road. This is Noisha. This is a cousin. Like you've met Noisha before at Moots and everything. They're funny. This is ridiculous. His skin fell off and he was acting like he has no skin. This is just hilarious. This is great.
Yeah.
And then you hear a sudden thud as Clef collapses to the ground.
Casey, what the fuck
Oh
happened
my
to
god.
He's gonna spit out some blood and he's gonna say, "Wyrm, in the Umbra. Thought you should know."
you? The
And
fuck
pretend
you
to pass out.
You mean
Pretending
it-
to pass out. Roll me a manipulation and subterfuge at difficulty 6 because people just came out of the laughing stupor.
Hey.
They know you're bullshitting. If it
Damn
was you bullshitter, get the hell up. What the hell happened to your face?
I lost to a goat.
Oh,
Did-
wait, hang on.
You did this shit again.
Of course.
Oh, let me guess. You got your truck looked at by Lance, didn't you?
Yep.
I mean, it is a Dodge Ram.
Alright, so that's it. You went to the Umbra, but why'd you even go into the Umbra in the first place?
You gotta check on my buddy, and I'm gonna tap the hood.
Checking about it so you can get your ass beat all over again.
Hey, I won the last one.
Okay, so why are we in this parking lot again?
We're heading out.
I'm gonna use.
Uh,
You
In that
challenge-
moment, I'm going to kick my skateboard that's on the ground and try and see if I can get
You can make
Ends
ends
the
the road
road.
trip.
trip and get out of the circle.
Gotcha. Roll me a dex and melee at. Actually, this is technically a ranged attack.
Go athletics.
Yeah, roll me athletics and melee, or no. How do I want to roll this? This is weird.
Well, a throw is actually using athletics.
Gotcha. So roll me dex and athletics at difficulty 7.
Cool.
Ends the road. Roll me a dex and roll me a. You know what? I'll do that.
I wish I knew how many ones that was. So I can
It is
God's
2
grace.
ones. So that's God's grace on one of them. So that is 2 successes.
3 successes.
Oh yeah, 3 successes. Did I
You
say
said
difficulty
that-
6 or 7? I said difficulty
Carl.
7, didn't I?
What kind of roll am I doing?
Yeah. You said 7, yeah.
Roll me
8 to 10.
a. What?
Alright. Yes. Dex and dodge, isn't it?
Yes. So that
That-
is
2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah. So you feel the skateboard tap the back of your heel.
You don't have- Fuck. Is this yours?
That's 3 successes versus the 2. Shouldn't he?
Oh wait,
it
yeah.
actually
Hang
work?
on. Oh yeah. So that's 2. But it was difficulty 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, then minus the 1. So it is 2.
Look at this.
That's a difficulty 7 if I recall, unless I'm being dumb.
No, it is 2 versus 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, the skateboard does just tap the back of her heel.
Dang. Oh well. Oh well. Thought I could stop it sooner.
The big idea here.
She completely forgot why you guys were doing this.
Anyway, so after you.
See, after. Well, I'm gonna look.
Roll me. Well, actually, you did forget why you were in here. Loki, roll me manipulation and subterfuge, difficulty 7. Or actually, difficulty 6, because she did forget.
This time I'll actually use just like hard dice it. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ends the road. Wits and subterfuge. Difficulty 6.
All right.
Yep. This is bullshit. Let's get out of here.
Look at that.
And also
Alright.
gain a point of rage.
Let's see. Let's just go and look at this.
Or actually, no.
Let's
At
go-
God's grace, that's 1 success, but it is not enough. So this is bullshit.
Just gonna rub my nose. Am I bleeding? Ham. Ham, look at my face for a minute. Am I bleeding?
Hey, got a little red on you. I don't remember from what. You must have tripped somewhere.
What the fuck? No, I don't trip. It's not something I do.
Everybody trips. What do you mean?
No.
That is a little nippy outside, or, well, actually, no, it's spring. It's a little moist. You might have just had a nosebleed.
I just had a nosebleed over what?
Well,
So how'd the fight go? Who won?
there was a what?
What are you talking about here, Sage?
They seem to have completely forgotten what the fuck you were talking, what the fuck was going on, Cleft.
Wow. That's concerning.
There was a fight.
Talk about words. Yeah, I think you're actually getting brain damage from how many times you talked to that ram.
No,
I'll just try,
you
screw it.
got-
I'm gonna just try and like push them.
Oh, you're
Try
gonna
and trip
put shot him. Leaves. Roll me a strength and or roll me a Dex and Brawl difficulty. Yeah, for a shove attack.
I'm using this.
difficulty.
I'm using the
7, yeah.
skateboard again.
Oh,
No, I'm
oh.
using the skateboard again.
Yep. Dex and melee difficulty 7.
All right. Let's see.
Well, you see, before I went into the Ember, you were challenging that guy to some type of fight
So
because
God,
he tagged your car.
let's see. He tagged my car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a giant.
Ends the road. You were unsuspecting of this. Roll me a Dex and Dodge. Difficulty 7.
Well, there we go.
Holy fucking shit!
The explosion.
What the fuck? She like Matrix dives out of the way of the skateboard.
I'm gonna use willpower to re-roll that 3 I have.
Go right ahead.
Yes.
Well, actually, hang on.
Nah.
Wait, no. Hang on. Let me see. Because there's 3 10s in here.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Yes, that's 9 successes against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6.
it's not enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
no.
it's 8 versus 9.
Damn.
Well,
Okay.
gosh darn.
Actually, you didn't need to spend that willpower. So let me see there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 10s is 5 successes.
Yes.
Yes, that's 9 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so
Nine
you're
to
9 and
9.
9. You mean to beat it. So you barely managed to. That's a thin success, but you did manage to dive out the way.
All right. The fuck are you trying to do?
Uh-oh. Win.
As I'm just gonna look over. I'm gonna grab him by his shirt. I'm gonna see about just throwing him into Ham.
So go ahead and roll. Jesus Christ, this is just gonna keep going.
My shirt, by the way, my shirt's on the ground because you already shitted it.
As
Oh yeah.
Grab-
Roll me a Dex and Brawl difficulty 8, or no, Strength and Brawl for grapple.
all right. Well, there we go.
Yep, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Danstonium, another Dex and Dodge difficulty 8.
I was gonna block that, but
Oh yeah, you can Dex and Melee difficulty 8.
Get this in background instead.
What the hell?
nope.
Uh oh.
Loki, get a point of rage.
I don't have any rage.
Oh yeah, no, we should don't have rage. So yes, as she shoves the skateboard away from you, and you are now in her grasp.
Yep.
I will pivot my hip. I'll throw him into Ham.
Okay, ends the road. Roll me a to hit a when Grim throws people. Is that just strength and athletics?
Yes.
Yep, strength and athletics, difficulty 6.
All right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. As he topples into Ham, and Ham topples over, and Trish attempts to grab him, then realizes that he's 240 pounds, and all 3 of them fall over.
Yes. Just gonna dust my hands out of that fucking ass hat. Just step out of the circle.
Just like snap my fingers.
So it wasn't
Darn.
finished.
Yeah.
Now it's finished. She won.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it fucking jackass playing your tricks. Trash get in the front seat.
Here, you need a hand
So
with
close.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, we gotta go get your car from the truck from around the thing.
Or do you plan on stealing that car because your car is undrivable?
I mean, she could still drive it. It just looks roughed up.
I'm just gonna look over. This is my truck.
No, it is not. It is
Let's look at
still around the
stranger's
corner
car.
on the street.
I'm just gonna storm off in that direction.
Trish is
Trash.
I'm coming, relax.
All right.
Good luck, Trish. Have fun.
Jesus.
All right. We're gonna go get our bikes. You probably ride with the Hellfuck Bonar. Yep, that was something. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, all right, let's hit the road. Meanwhile, back at the let's see, back at Thunderhead Securities. So, you all have been ushered out of the office, with Danny leading the way. Of course, Danny's given some regard to some of the other guys there. Well, that could have gone worse. No, that's just how he usually is. Every tires is like that. So what did he do? What do you mean, what did he do? He basically bet this place in the fucking ground up. All it was here is just fucking, Wyrm and leeches. He managed to build the whole foothold for the Shadow Lords. He's been here since, before Gara even walked down here. Lord knows a fucking holiday.
There are still leeches and Wyrm.
Well,
He didn't do that job very well.
don't let him hear you say that. As you say that, some of the other officers look over at you and just sort of shake their heads.
I'm giving the officers. You work at security. You're not officer, bro. Looking at him is like when he looks at me. I'm just making my.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Is there like a sound effect every time you click the dice?
No.
No, somebody's
It's Sean.
mashing on their keyboard.
It's
I
Sean.
think Sean.
There it is. We solved the mystery. It's him.
Me? I'm muted. I've been.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
You're not
no.
muted.
No, I straight up haven't.
You're not muted.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We can. You know what we can hear?
What kind of? Yeah. What kind of keys do you? What kind of switches do you have on your keyboard?
Alright, I got a red dragon.
Click
Yeah.
the black kind.
Are they blue
It
switches?
sounds
Are
like
they?
the dragon. What the heck?
Red Dragon's a brand of keyboard.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like bad dragon. The brand of
No,
bad
it's
keyboards.
not that.
Why, bro? Why is that the first thing you thought of?
right.
Because you said red
It's the
dragon and
keyboard
it's just
that every time you-
cracking, and you cracking someone's back.
It's
Alright,
a keyboard
yeah,
every
I
time you
gotta-
click it, you hear a hentai moan.
Yeah. I gotta
Okay.
figure out why I'm muted and still playing audio. Man, this might be why my audio.
I think you have your audio switched over to your. Do you have a webcam?
Dude.
Yeah, it might be that might be
Let me
the culprit.
unplug it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are once again, while Sean is diagnosing technical issues, I will be right back. Hang on just a minute, fellas.
Is that Melger saw it as I immediately hopped on?
Yeah.
That little exclamation point just goes over my head. I'm looking right into. We're solving it. We're solving the mystery. We're going to
Yep.
find out who it is.
Take your time. I'll be right back.
Yep. By the way, sorry for like delaying like the plot, but I kind of wanted to play like I didn't want to cheat like my totem.
See,
You know,
we got to see how you fight. You got to see
But-
that.
I also didn't want to cheat. You know, like
Cheat.
yeah, because if like I've been challenged, like I have to go by my totem, so I didn't want to
Yes.
like glaze over that. So.
Yeah. There we have it. What does Sean sound like now? What does he sound like? He's not saying
Alright,
anything.
so I was just talking.
There
and
it
was
is.
Oh
there
my
it
god.
is. It's back.
Yes.
All
muted.
right.
It was the webcam. I unplugged
Okay.
it.
There it is. It's a piece of shit red cam.
I had a Zoom meeting at some point, and
A
the webcam was-
Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Is
So I guess it switched
Is
to
this
the webcam
2021,
audio.
Sean?
I do whatever the people who have the meeting want me to do.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine you have Zoom meeting with Sean and in the middle of it's like...
Well, that was me. I was typing to people while we were playing because I was muted. And I didn't think it mattered.
I was saying, no, you weren't.
I was messaging whatever people. I had no idea y'all can hear me because I thought I was muted.
So like... I'm
You probably heard me.
muted.
You probably heard me chewing too because I've been snacking on freaking nuts too. This whole
Okay, well that we couldn't hear.
No.
It's okay, Sean. I've been eating KFC too.
I wish I had KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They fucked up and sent me a bunch of bone-in chicken. So the
That
man-
I ordered.
That man
Oh, I
had been
can
making the best
stand you.
chicken ever made for 50 years. It took until he was an old man for somebody to find it.
Yeah, man, that's so good.
That
They can
mascot is
send you
old.
stuff?
It'll kill you. Like it'll straight up kill you. Like that. It somehow adds calories to chicken. Like
Absolutely.
All that fucking oil.
oh yeah, man.
It's
It's
just
so
a
bad. It's so good though.
It's
It's
a
one of the few things where like
butter.
okay, it's worth it.
butterball on a stick.
I hate KFC. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Aww.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
actually-
prefer Boston Market, but that's not there anymore. They closed.
Well,
I think-
it's down here.
They still
Popeye's
have
better.
W?
Yeah,
They
yeah, it's
literally
down
closed
here. Yeah.
every single Boston Market in
We're
I think there's
going
like
on
4
docks
of
to
them they shut
Boston
down.
Market on video right now.
Oh man, I'm so
yeah.
jealous, man. That the rotisserie chicken at Boston Market. It was also, by the way, it's like double the calories of KFC, but it's also real fucking.
All right, you ready for the docks?
Hey, we actually we can actually hear Sean
What?
now.
Yeah, it was the
Yes.
webcam.
Are
Hey,
you,
good job.
are you shitting me? The location is now permanently closed.
That
I
sucks.
told you they all shut them all down. That's what I thought.
It's got a 1.8 rating on Yelp.
A
I don't know
1.8
about
on Yelp.
That's pretty bad. I don't know. The ones by me were. I don't know about yours.
Oh, is this
Them
Boston Market?
vegans.
Yeah,
taking
Boston
out
Market.
chickens.
They're fantastic, man.
I've never
I
actually
don't
had
care what.
Boston Market. I've been to the Boston Market.
You never will because they all shut down.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they
Anyway,
were
so-
dope.
We are back, and y'all are back out on the street in front of the building.
I'm, like, when officers get me a look, I give him a look back. And
They're
you're
studying
fucked.
you very carefully.
Oh, when I'm going out to the building, I'm going back to the helmet form.
Okay, you are back in Hamid form. All right. So, like I said, main motherfucker. So we gotta find this technocrat and do we gotta intimidate, bend his ear. They're the skettish types, that, and they can do some weird fuckery stuff with their weird technology that they got. Yeah, we know all about that. Shit.
Technocrat, what's that?
Okay, brief history lesson. So, a long time ago, a group of mages got together and decided that they wanted to...
Oh, mages. Don't explain more.
Yeah, they're into some tricky shit. We gotta watch our backs around this one. Hell, we gotta watch our backs anytime we go uptown this time of night. So do you think we should go back at the rest of the pack then?
We might draw too much attention.
Yeah, we can't leave everyone else behind though.
So, Dorothy, would you like to weigh in?
I don't know.
So
I have no thought on the matter.
I think we should go for it.
should we find this technocrat and we tell him what the fuck he's in for?
And why not? We're already here. We might as well.
Alright. Watch your backs around uptown. Are you lot armed?
As armed as I'll
I
ever be.
am weapon.
I suppose it works. Arnie's going to look into his jacket where he's got a gun and like just hide it. Tommy's going to, check a switchblade in his pocket and has Joker's engraving on it and just like tuck it away. All right, so it looks like we're going uptown. You sure we don't want to get the rest of your pack?
We should probably. Yeah, we should probably. I think we should let them know. So.
All right. Arnie's going to pull out his phone and he is going to ring up. He's going to ring up Cleft. Ring, Cleft. You're in the scene as a voice. Cleft, it's Arnie.
Hey, what's up, Barney?
So we met the Elder of the Shuttle Lords, and he's given us an assignment.
Okay, where are we heading?
We need to head to Uptown, but we do not want to go anywhere near that building. The Shuttle Lords have it locked down tight. Evidently, they're working to try and secure a deal for those fetishes.
Interesting. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call over to Ents.
She is in a different car, which makes this a little bit difficult.
We have
Oh yeah, the CB.
Where's my notebook?
She was Ice Devil, I think.
I think so.
Ice Devil
Yes.
and Phantom Brewer.
Yes. Ice Devil. Fuck. Phantom Brewer to Ice Devil.
Is it? Get your fucking shit out of your mouth. Speak clearly in this radio.
Not my fault. You have a shitty mic.
You have the shitty radio, and I'm in a shitty mood. Somebody tagged the side of this car.
You guys say over every time you end your sentence on the radio.
It's Nuisha.
The Nuisha says we gotta say over whenever we finish the
I don't
sentence.
give a
over.
shit what the Nuisha says.
Someone's a bit testy today.
And
Anyway.
somebody spray painted this fucking truck.
I don't know. Kind of sounds like you deserved it, but anyway, we're going to be changing locations. I'm about to get the location where we're heading to now. We've got to stay away from a specific building.
You got a phone in one hand, a radio in the other.
Yes, I'm using my knees to drive.
Okay.
Are you actually right now?
No, I gave the phone to the Nuisha.
Okay.
As I'm just going to look at Trish and just roll my eyes and just reach for a cigarette pack and then remember, wait, no, I don't want fetal tobacco syndrome. I'm just going to pull my hand away from the pack.
Yep.
That's my point.
Anyway.
So am I in the car? Am I in the car with
You're
Clef,
in
or
the
am I
truck with Cleft.
Breaker, this is Rubber Ducky calling. Over.
Yeah, who said you got fun on this?
He hits the phone, not the radio.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
already hears that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the phone? Oh, I don't get the radio? I get the phone? Oh,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
have a
gave you a
cell
phone.
phone. You're talking to Arnie, the Get a Fenris, the
hello?
leader of the Hounds.
Hello?
Oh, is this the Noisha?
Speaking.
Okay, so
What can I do you for?
relay this to the rest of the pack. We need to park near Uptown. We are looking for a technocrat, a very heavy set, pale man
Long red hair and a beard. Goes by the name of Porter Crumb. He is a syndicate technocrat. Evidently, he's one of the finance. Evidently, he's one of the financiers of that Pentex distribution center, and might be able to get us to talk to that leech Aurelius.
So we need to park uptown at what's it called now?
To Uptown. We need to find a place where he might be at.
Find a place where he might be at. Some technocratic chubby fella by the name of what was his face?
Porter Crumb.
Porter Crumb. Porter Crumb. Oh, that is a very appropriate name. So, all right, writing that down, relaying that to your information. Hey guys, we're looking for a guy named Porter Crumb at the Uptown. We got to park around there, and what do we got to do?
We have to find him, and we are not to harm him. We have to let him know what the worm is doing.
Okay, so we got to harm him, or
no, we don't harm him. Fuck's sake. We don't harm them. We let them know that the worm means business or something like that. We need to let him know what the worm is up to and that it's going to fuck up his money because that's all syndicate cares about.
We need to get him to tell us what the worm is up to.
Fuck it, just park near Uptown. We'll explain when we get there.
I click the radio, grab the phone. Okay, go ahead and tell me.
Okay. We are going. I need you guys to go to Uptown. Do not go near the Aurelius building. The Shadow Lords have it locked down. We need to find a syndicate technocrat by the name of Porter Crumb. We need to let him know that the worm is going to fuck up his bottom line. Because that's all the syndicate cares about, from what I've been told.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you there.
Meet you there.
Uptown, Porter Crumb. Don't harm him. We need to let him know that the worm is coming.
That's right. We'll see you there as soon as we get there.
Yep. Click.
Click.
So we need to somehow convince this Porter Crumb that his investments with this facility building is not really good for his cash flow for his gravy train.
Yeah.
Why don't we just like break some of his assets and like decrease some of his market value? Use that as a threat.
I have no idea what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just look up who Porter Crumb is. Find out what his investments are. Go up to those whatever investments are. Wreck shit. Stock goes down.
I think we're here to help them, not destroy his business.
Oh my gosh. Could it be that the Gauru are working together with a mage? That goes against your litany, doesn't it?
I've never heard of anything like that.
Yeah, stay away from both magic users and vampires. I believe that's the number 11 of your litany.
Clef, do me a favor, roll me intelligence and enigmas at difficulty 6.
I have never heard of a Garu and mage working together.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence and what?
Intelligence and enigmas. Difficulty 6. You are a Philodox.
I'm probably not superficial right now.
Yeah, so just heal yourself back up and go ahead and roll that again.
No, I just roll 2 dice.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
let me see.
no, it's not. It's bullshitting.
Yep.
There is no, because there are dream speaker skin in Uktana.
Yeah, this Nuisha is just making up bullshit right now. There's nothing that prevents a Garo from working with mages.
I don't know what litany you're reading, but you're wrong. I, on the other hand, have never heard of a mage and werewolf working together.
Mm-hmm.
These seem to be extenuating circumstances that the Shadow Lords have tied themselves into. Might be so. As you're driving down the road, you are in Uptown after a few minutes of driving. I sadly don't have a night version of this map. I'm just gonna go back to the roadway map.
So, you get back to the road, you find a spot to park, and I'm gonna put Cleft's truck around here too, just so we've got both of them.
I'm wondering if I'm thinking of the vampires litany, where they have to stay away from us. I'm probably thinking of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cleft, how does he know that?
How do you know that? How do you know what our litany is?
Because we're cousins.
Ish.
Ish. But I mean, I tend to know things because I listen in on things. I'm an eavesdropper.
Okay. So, you guys arrive in Uptown, and it is positively bustling. There are quite a few clubs open at this time of the evening, though it seems that the streets are emptier, but there's still some people waiting outside for their turn to get into some of the clubs.
Hey, Luis, what's your name again?
Plays the mighty.
Something the mighty. Slays the mighty.
Yeah.
I really like what you did to Enz's car back there. I really appreciate that.
I'm turning my head like that. That was you?
Oh, God
He's
damn
not
it.
in here. We haven't parked yet.
Oh,
This is on the way. My bad.
gotcha. Probably should have been clarified. Anyway, you guys
Just
all
like-
pull up and you find a spot to park. You're a little bit off of the main drag, but as you can see, there are some clubs that are open pretty late. The lines are kind of short right now because most people are already in the clubs, as some people stumble out drunkenly and start wandering their way down the street. A lot of really well-dressed businessmen around this part, as let's see, this guy, and let me see if I can find one more. Actually, that is an actual character. Let me go grab another actual character.
Factual.
Let's see. Where the fuck did I
gonna
put all
kill
this
them.
shit?
Right there.
Yep. These guys, as they're walking down the street, and they seem to be drunkenly talking about business and whatnot. Do me a favor, roll me some wits and occult on these two guys here. Difficulty 7.
It's an occult. I'm assuming I've regenerated by this point too, right?
Oh yes. Anybody who's been damaged for whatever reason has been regenerated.
All right.
I'm going to instead just try and measure out whether I would be able to fit into the suits that they are wearing.
You said difficulty
yes.
7?
Yeah. Wits and occult difficulty 7. Loki, if you want to measure and see if you can fit into any of their suits.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
if you
see.
can fit into his skin.
Cleft, you catch a faint whiff of vitae on both of them.
And I got shit.
Ends the road. You just think they're a bunch of, drunk or hopped up on something, but they're looking rather lively compared to some other folks that have been hitting the bottle a bit too hard tonight, as they sort of, gently push their way past everybody. Excuse me, pardon me.
Got 2 fucking monkeys walking down the side of the road. Why the fuck do we have monkeys out in the street today?
But do they look like I could fit in their suits?
Let me figure out what role that would be. That is going to be a... that's going to be a perception, and I'm going to say craft. Difficulty 7.
All right.
Those two are leeches.
Well, I have God's grace, but it's still not
That's
enough.
still not enough. That's going to be -1. I don't know. Maybe. Who the hell knows? Clef pointed out that they are leeches.
The 2 of them just like idiots. There's no way that they're leeches.
Well, they might be ghouls.
You could take them out. Maybe I don't know. I could try on one of their outfits and see if I fit in them.
I can
I mean,
just go in and just keep.
We could just
what
go in.
was this?
Hang on. Go ahead.
Permission to kick someone's ass?
Well, I mean, why don't we just see which club they're at? Maybe they'll lead us to him.
I'm gonna look over there. Hey, Honky's walking down the street.
What?
There it is.
Clef is gonna cover his eyes with his hand.
Why is a monkey like you about to be out in public?
Yo, you got like a fucking problem?
I do. I'm looking at 2 fucking apes.
Okay. They all look at each other and they just start like pretending to be monkeys and just like laughing. Like, yo, what's your fucking problem, man?
Yeah, look at you like Charles Darwin says you're a monkey.
Charles Darwin? What the fuck do you even know about Charles Darwin?
I'll tell you what I do know about white folks is that you're the worst fucking race out in the public. Every single one of you belongs in the fucking ground. You know what you're most susceptible to? It's mental illness, alcoholism.
What the fuck's your problem, man?
Every
We were
single
out
one
here
of you
having a
looks
good
deformed. I
fucking
can see
time.
the fetal alcohol syndrome in your face.
I mean, he's gonna trying to protect the veil is gonna call you by your name. Abby, leave him alone. Yeah, listen to your fucking boyfriend, dog.
Oh,
Oh wait, hang on. Yo, I swear to God, I know this dude. Dude, he's just like another skater, dude. No, I swear to God, I've seen a video on MySpace, dude. I swear to God. Was MySpace a thing yet? No, I don't think it was.
My face.
No, MySpace I don't think was a thing yet.
Worm space.
What year are we talking about?
This is 98, so I don't think it was. That might have been.
98. That was pre MySpace.
He uploaded it to Newgrounds.
Let's see.
It's pretty much pre-social media.
So,
you had like
they're
chat.
Yep.
So since they're drunk, I'm gonna guess that their willpower must be pretty low by now. So I'm gonna push one of them. I'm gonna push the guy, the suit.
All right, roll me a
Oh, but by the way, I mean the gift push. So I'm pushing them into the Umbra.
into the
Into
Umbra?
wherever you go.
Yeah, roll me a. So how the hell does push actually work? I've never.
I roll my Gnosis, and the difficulty is equal to their willpower, and I expend the Gnosis if it works, and they appear in the penumbra.
Okay. You spend Gnosis and you can roll against. I'm sorry. Do you mind throwing that in chat? I'm all over the goddamn place right now.
Sure.
The site you're looking for, by the way, is called break.com.
Break.com. Okay. Force another being in the Umbra to this gift. Okay, willpower roll on both of them. Hang on real quick. Let me grab their advantages. Let's see.
It's actually no, they don't roll. My difficulty is their willpower.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they just get shoved into the Umbra whether they like it or not.
Yeah, into the magic hole you go.
And that's a success.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck, dude? And so do you go with them or do they just get shoved sideways?
They get shoved sideways, but I'll go with them.
All right. Roll me Gnosis difficulty 8. This is a pretty dense
Well, and I have reduced the difficulty, so that's 4 for the roll.
All right, Gnosis difficulty 4.
I'm just going to look over at Ham and just go, all right, they got Nuished.
All right,
So-
you effortlessly step through the gauntlet as they are looking around, freaking the fuck out right now. Yo.
Hey, calm down. I can get you out of here, but you have to give me your suit.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? I mean,
you're gonna be stuck here for a while. I'm just saying.
Dude, did that fucking chick I was talking to slip me acid? Dude, it's both of us in here. What the fuck, man? He immediately starts like taking his suit off and like grabbing his phone, his phone and his wallet and his keys and just like fucking here, just fucking take it, man.
Thank you. And I'll just step sideways.
You're just gonna fucking leave them there?
Ditch him.
Yep.
Oh my god, you are a cruel
That's
bastard.
That's your punishment for taking drugs and vitae. Penumbra.
I mean, am I cruel enough? I mean, I
roll
don't
me-
want to spend. You know what? I'll let them back in.
Oh, okay. So
You can mark them for death for rat.
all right, I gotta
I
put
can
him.
bring-
I
I'll
gotta
bring
put
him
him
back in.
now. So,
I'll push them back as I'm stepping sideways, so they come with me.
get back in there. Where the fuck did? There he is. Oh, fuck, man. Dude, let's get the fuck up out of here. And they run off as he's trying to cover his friend who is now like walking around in his boxers and an undershirt.
Oh, look at that.
What the hell was
So,
that
let's
all
see.
about?
So I'm gonna see if I can. So I'm gonna use new face and basically duplicate the person that was just there.
Okay. You are going to take the visage of this guy. Let me see if I can give you some. Let's see. Represents character. Loki slays the mighty. And
I'm
save
gonna be using a
settings.
lot of gnosis today.
All right. Can you move that character sheet around, or that character around?
Yep. Oh, this character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay, this is some other level ragabash type shit. He's
I
And
mean-
I'm gonna see if I and then I put the suit on. There we go. Disguise.
all right. You steal a man's skin and just walk around.
How the hell did he do that? I mean, he is a
it's-
new Wisha. They can do that.
Yeah, this is just like some newish type shit. They're known for pulling fast ones like this.
And let's see. I'll check his pockets, see if I have security clearance in their wallets.
So he did take his wallet and his phone out of his pocket. But go ahead and roll me a wits and investigation check at difficulty 6.
What's investigation difficulty 6? 4.
God's grace. That's 3 successes. So in the inside coat pocket, you find a business card. You find two business cards. One of which belongs to a one Porter Crumb with a telephone number, and he works for a company called, and I didn't get this far, Midas Trust Limited.
All right.
What's the guy's name?
Porter Crumb, or no, this is somebody else's business card. Porter Crumb, Midas Trust Limited, senior financial executive.
They call themselves Midas, as the story was told. Everything that they touched turned to gold.
That seems suitable for their type, I imagine.
Everything
Alright.
they touched turns to shit.
And alongside of that is a couple of your other actually like a stack of whoever you stole his business cards. Thomas
What are you going
Jones,
to do with those?
Aurelius Trust, branch chief head.
What's the name of that card again?
Aurelius
just give it-
Trust.
Here, I'll just give you the cards.
Yep.
Oh, so the fucker who's names himself after gold. That's it. I'm gonna think about this. It sounds more like a James Bond villain. It's gonna just fold it in half and then just toss off to the side. It's paper. It's biodegradable. Fuck it. Guy won't care.
Yep. So, you've disguised yourself as Mr. Thomas Jones, and Thomas Jones seems to know Porter Crumb.
So all we have to do is just, if we can find where Porter Crumb is, we escort our way to the VIP, and we got ourselves an entranceway straight to the crow's nest.
Oh yeah.
Or is it pig's nest? It's a nest.
Actually, well, Cleft, you got a phone. Why don't you ring him up, or at least give it to him? He can ring him up.
Can I try and mimic the sound of the guys that were just there? Well, actually, no, that won't work. Never mind. I can't do that. Nope.
Well, I mean, you could try to change your voice with a charisma and performance roll. Well, manipulation performance roll.
All right. Well, I'll sure I could give that a try.
All right. This might be an easier way to find him. Cleft, would you like to go ahead and lend Loki your phone?
It's like one of those flip phones, right, from the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a singular wireless phone.
Technically, it's not even mine, so okay.
Thing is, I don't know the name of the guy that I disguised myself. I was trying to find his wallet.
You didn't, but you did find his business cards, Thomas Jones.
Thomas Jones.
Yes.
Of what business?
Of Aurelius Trust. So he knows.
Aurelius Trust.
Yep, and
Perfect.
that is the building you were told to stay away from.
Cool. So
And
yeah,
the other
I'll probably
business
give him a
card
call.
is the guy you were trying to find. I'll put a divider there. Why did it cut off executive? Why did it cut off that? God damn it.
Oh no.
Yep. Change
Oh no.
it. There we go. Okay. So you have an identity and you know the guy that he was talking to was the guy you were looking for.
Now, the mission was to try and convince Porter to not invest in Aurelius Trust, right?
Not Aurelius Trust. It was in the Pentex Distribution Center that you learned about at the bar.
Ah, I see.
Ooh.
Okay, so quick and easy way to find him. Meanwhile, you hear the approaching rumbling of the car and two other motorcycles as the rest of the hounds and the rest of the group find their way over to the street. Let me go ahead and grab them. Wherever the fuck I put them. Already parks right over here by Ned and Hams. Let me get rid of that. Move that over here. And let me grab.
I'm gonna bring myself.
Let's see. Where did I put the car at? I really got to organize this shit better.
You'll figure it out eventually.
Not really, no. I'll pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm really good at that.
The lie will set you free, Carl.
Well, as George Carlin once said, honesty is the best policy, but by default and elimination, dishonesty is always the second best policy. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it like Carlin, as if he's like some sort of philosopher.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I watched a lot of Carlin back in the day.
Comedian philosopher.
Yep. Okay, so,
What you got?
Connor was over here.
Mm-hmm.
And who was with him? I believe, yep, it was Autumn Leafs and Siddhartha who was with them.
Yes. That'll be correct, yes. Yes, Carl, yes.
There we are.
What
He's
are you
gonna
saying?
roll down his window and he's gonna go, all right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look after the bar, make sure that no shadow alerts followed us home. If you need us, give us a call. We'll come running.
All right. So he goes off on his own on a little adventure again.
Yep. So the Vienna is going to drive away, and I just want their fucking car. There we go. And you guys are all on the street. Autumn Leafs, this is an unfamiliar looking place. Again, the stench of the city surrounds you, but there are inebriated humans walking around all over the place, and really loud, obnoxious sounds coming from inside these places.
Someone using a keyboard.
Ha ha ha.
Be just like that.
Man, this place is jumping tonight.
Gonna look over. All right. Did you guys figure out anything?
Well,
Yes. We going after Mage. Scare him.
no, who the fuck? Who's this guy?
I just like do a wide grin. Hey,
Alicia.
How's it going? No, it's Mr. Jones, Aurelius Trust. Ha, nice to meet you.
They're gonna look at each other and then look over at Cleft. You did say that it was the Noisha, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you do that?
I just give a wink.
Fucking Noisha.
Gift.
Man. Okay, so that'll be useful. The only thing I'm worried about is keeping the Red Talon around the humans this long.
Well, we also have a phone number for Mr. Porter.
Oh fuck, that makes this shit easy. Just call him up, see what he's at.
I know. So I'll give him a call.
Okay, the phone rings, and then eventually...
Hello, Porter Crumb.
Porter, it's Jones, Aurelius Trust.
Oh, I thought you were heading home.
I decided to change my mind after I had a struck of inspiration, and I have an idea. I was hoping to maybe run it through you in person.
Well, shit, you're coming up on my deal already? Well, goddamn,
Yeah.
I'm still back over at the top hat.
All right. Well, you know what? Stay put. I'll be there in a second.
All right. And he hangs up, and he is at a place called the Top Hat, which I actually don't have,
Top Hat,
so I need to
guys.
go get a new fucking map. God
Well, let's say
damn
we'll
it.
be doing something else for the next 27 minutes.
No. Don't worry, players. Time to roleplay.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. So while I...
Ends versus Loki round 2.
So, so I got a business negotiation with Porter Crub. Who wants to come with me?
I grin my face.
I think
do.
I think it might be better if I come.
I mean,
think
I
that
would
this
need a
is
very
either
good.
going to go extremely well or extremely poorly.
Well, I could use a very. It'd be nice if I had an escort, someone that actually looks attractive and could pull off a dress to kill kind of pencil skirt. I don't know.
I'm attractive.
I'm gonna sit this one out then, I guess.
Let's see. I'm gonna look over. Get Crybaby to do it.
Oh, you can't be fucking serious.
Do it.
Isn't she like child in Homer years?
I'm gonna come behind her, put my hand on her shoulder, and say, "Is this way you'll get to take a little break from the end of the road?"
Yeah, but at what fucking cost?
Can
I
it
would
be
take-
like
I'd take the break
Ends.
from Ends the Road any day.
No, I look over at Ham. See, this is all she does is just cry all the fucking time.
All right, but I
She's
don't have a dress,
she's
and I
not the
doubt
only
anything's
one.
open this time of night.
We can fix that.
Okay, great.
I'll call up my kinfolk and ask. I'll call up my kinfolk, Goobs and Shoofy.
Yo, we got the disguises, man. What's up?
So change of plans. I have a suit, but do I have anything like that could fit a size? What size are you?
Size 5?
We need a nice dress, something that's sleek. That could dress a woman for maybe a size 5.
We have
Something nice,
Uh,
something sexy.
pull over, man. Pull over. Hang on. You hear rustling around in the car, and give me 1 sec. I'm actually gonna roll because you guys have stolen a lot of shit.
You stole this shit.
I'm feeling conflicted because she's 17 and it feels like grooming.
You got a back seat filled with a bunch of
Yeah,
Well, I
shit
would
stole
know that,
from Best
doesn't
Well,
Buy.
it wasn't my idea.
Oh, excuse me. I need some escort with a nice dress, huh?
I was trying to
I also-
refer to Ends
I
the
also,
Road.
I'm a little concerned
no,
about the
Ends
fact
the
that he
Road points
just
at
has
the
random
at the
women's
minor over
clothes
here.
like at his ready.
Yeah, that is.
That's a little sketch.
Yeah,
It's a little bit.
yeah, because it's
Go to my closet
like
in the
a-
back.
Autumn's like, what the fuck?
Oh,
bro?
Man,
God.
Yeah, you know
we
why?
sure are some weird people.
because Choofy looks good in a dress. That's why.
Well, okay. First of all, we don't talk about that. Well, actually, we do because it's in the video. Yeah, hang on a minute. Okay, now that I've got that, I'm gonna grab his character sheet real quick and roll. What the fuck was I gonna roll? Get that out of there.
You're
Where
in
the
such a
fuck
tizzy
did I
that I
put
can't
it?
remember.
Jesus Christ, this is
So
what
thrown off by the snow.
Yep, we really are. Farrah, there we are. Farrah, big league. Shoofy's looking. I didn't build a sheet for him, so fuck it.
Oh no, Johnny's dying.
Dude, fucking score. Remember that wedding we crashed a couple of months ago?
Ah, perfect.
Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, we'll be there. Where are you guys at?
We're just outside the clubs near Top Hat, I think it's called.
Top Hat. That's in Uptown, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Goobs, drive. All right, we'll be there in like 15, I guess.
All right.
All right, later, bro. Bye.
I hang up the phone. So, got some kinfolk that'll lend us some attire when we get to the Top Hat.
Okay.
I pass the phone back to
Back to Cleft.
what's it? Back to whatever. Well, whoever passed it to me in the first place.
I believe that was Cleft.
Yep.
All right.
It's weird because I've never actually worn a dress before, and it's also weird. Can I even get in? I'm 17.
I mean, if all else fails, we can get Ends the Road to wear it instead.
That'd be
All
kind
else
of
fails,
funny.
we can get Ends the Road to knock out the bouncer.
Or we can get Clef to wear it.
That knocking out the bounce would be a really quick way to get into a fight and scare everybody off.
And you're not wrong. But it's Ends. Ends does what she wants.
Or-
That's true.
On the flip side, I could wear the dress, and you could wear the suit.
But
Yeah, but I can't.
you have face.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but I can change my face to look like a woman.
I don't want to see that.
Why?
No, I was referring to somebody else, like maybe Cleft, to actually to wear the suit, while I wear the dress.
Cleft smells bad.
Now that, and I don't think you can pull it off the same way you can. I think you're better off wearing a suit. And I don't know. I think Ends could rock a dress. That and she's actually of age.
You can't be serious with this.
Ham's gonna look at you and just kind of give you a very gentle smile.
You're just gonna pass me off to the Nuisha.
Well, I mean, well, you'd have a better chance of getting in that club than Trish would, I would say.
Okay, and war dress.
Fucking
That's it.
putting me in a fucking dress.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, this is gonna be an insane.
Put Cleft in a dress. Go with the gay option.
Maybe later. Now you.
I think that's frowned upon in this part of the country, if I'm being honest.
This is a
Is
nightclub.
that the what? Gaia, children of Gaia. That one.
The word you're looking for is homosexual.
Yeah, the gay.
And
The-
there it
the
is. You
huge.
remembered.
I remember.
Anyway, so I think we need to come up with a plan. It's one thing to actually like talk to him and coerce him and things,
But I do like the Red Talon's idea to intimidate him, and we do have ways to get him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if we take the trucks around and we get closer to the nightclub, and Nuish is going to have to give us a signal as well as whoever we're with. We get Crom into the truck, we haul him off, we do a little intimidation.
This is just a simple kidnapping mission you're asking me to do.
Now bear in mind, fellas, this is a mage, and they're kind of unpredictable.
So am I.
So you got to gag them and blind them. That way they can't use any, components for their spells.
Rip eyes and tongue. Nice.
Ned is going to roll, for mages. Is that enigmas or occult? Well,
I would say
in this
occult.
case, they're, technocrats. So that'd be technology, I guess.
Look, maybe.
Roll.
It should be high difficulty because, it's other supernaturals.
Yep.
And it's always like, stay the fuck out.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of lost on this one. I wouldn't know heads from tails about it. I ain't met a syndicate. We met IX back in Blacksburg, but they's a whole different kind.
Dream speakers are mages.
Yeah, but not these kinds of
Maybe
mages.
they do like that.
They aren't the, conjure up storms with a wave of the hand kind of mage. This is I have a phone that can contact anybody in the world from anywhere kind of mage. They sort of use it with their own weaverish spin to it, basically.
Weak. Just break phone magic ends.
That sounds about right to me. After a couple more minutes of waiting, the van does pull up, and I don't have the van model, so I will have to get creative.
We can use imagination. We don't need token for everything.
It's one of those creepy vans.
I know, but I need my production value. God damn it!
I think 700 people will understand. Like, okay, we can skip a bit of it.
Absolutely not. They're not paying for it, but it's gonna look good. We're gonna theater the mind this as
You just said you don't have it. It will be like the replacement.
whatever. I'm doing what I can with what I have as Shoofy and Goobs pile out.
Yes.
And Goobs is wearing a very ill-fitting, like, roadwork construction uniform, and Shoofy is wearing a Jason mask and has a Jason mask, like, propped up on his head and is holding the wedding dress. It's been sitting around for a little bit, but it's a rather pretty looking long white dress. I think it's a bit formal, but I mean, it was a gown for a wedding reception that they stole from a wedding they crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I think it's a little formal, but like somebody can rock it.
You've got to be shitting me.
Well, let's see who can fit in it.
We probably should find like something. I don't know. Is there like a oh shit, we're not like supposed to go into Otali's, are we? No, we were told not to. Yeah, don't go into Otali's. We fucked those up for fun. There's probably like a store around here somewhere you could change.
You mean that shitty little burger joint?
Well, I mean, it's fun to just go in there and wreck shit. Yeah, it stops Buggerman from spawning these bitches to fucking kill.
Yeah, from turning a
Because here's what you do. You actually go up to the counter. You give them a very, very, very complicated order. Like you ask for like 10 burgers, but you give them very specific orders. Like one has to be without pickles, one has to be without a bun, and you just make it completely complex. And then you tell them, okay, I'll be right back. If this is whole for a party, you leave, and you just sit back and watch them just kind of like scramble as they try and make this entire order. And we just never pick it up.
I mean, we just go in there and break everything. Yeah, it's fun. I like doing it. We ain't done that in a minute. We ought to find no talents to fuck up.
You guys just rob places?
The Wyrm places. No harm, no foul.
Sometimes the usual breaking stuff also gets boring. Sometimes you gotta be a little creative.
This is
Like
your
kill
life.
someone or torture him.
This is the life you can expect in the Hero Nation.
I don't know, but
Okay, ends. Put the dress.
okay. Yeah. Place to change into the dress. You could, try and go into the alleyway, or you can find like a CVS or something that's open late and change in the bathroom there.
You've got to be fucking shitting me with this plan.
I mean, you could also just go in the van.
That's true. You could just go in the van and change real quick.
I want him in there with me.
Oh god. Well, duty calls, fellas.
I'll clap Ham's shoulder and say, "Good luck, buddy."
You're going to do the anime meme of putting a hand on a guy's shoulder?
Okay,
Shake
let
his
me
head.
send this
Good luck.
to.
When Ham moves beside me,
Yep.
I want to grab him his shoulder as well. More firm.
Yep.
Be quick.
I'll do what I can. That's up to
And
her. ain't it?
no
What were you trying to?
mating right now.
Well, yeah, we are in the middle of a job, and it's, I don't know, that's a bit conspicuous.
He's gonna get into the van with you, Ends. And he's.
Well,
Strip me down.
Ham will do as he is told.
Except I want you to be the one to do it.
well, I can already tell by looking at it. Probably gonna look real pretty. Still not sure about this whole plan and everything. Seems a bit convoluted to me.
Yeah, with the fucking wish at the head of it, of course it's gonna be complicated.
Well, that's not what I mean. Arnie seemed a little bit off. Seemed a little bit off when I was looking at him.
Well, yeah, one of his friends is dead.
Yeah, we still ain't gotten over that. And you never did tell me what happened to Jen.
And you're not gonna find out.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to tell you. It's not going to come from my mouth.
Then who is going to tell me?
You can find someone else.
Look, Ends, we've already lost one of our good friends. You don't mean to tell me that we lost another one.
You're a little bit too smart for it about nerves.
That's what I've been told. All I want to know is how it happened.
I'm not telling you. That's not going to happen.
He takes a long, deep breath, and you can tell by his temperament that now he has to hold on to that too. And he just continues, very somberly dressing you down and helping you get into the dress.
There's a reason why I said you don't want to spend the rest of your life with me. I'm not the kind of girl you want to be around him.
You keep saying that, and then I keep coming back, don't I? But Arnis Bonar is known for surviving.
Don't tell me I'm the first girl you've ever been with. Don't tell me it's pussy whipping.
Far from it. Just never met one like you.
Well, what is it about me that you find just so interesting?
The fact that you don't take no shit from nobody.
Looking for a strong woman, there's plenty of Black Furies you could line up to get.
Yeah, but Black Furies ain't like men all that much. Besides, it is technically against the litany what we's doing. Tommy's been chewing my ear off about it.
Mm-hmm. And now I've got... Is it because I'm carrying your kid? Does that have anything to do with it?
Well, it is against the litany, like I said, but, a lot of Bonars has met us.
Exactly, and same with the Trinity. So this is why I'm trying to tell you it's just going to be nothing but trouble if you stay around me.
I already get into enough trouble as it is. What's a little bit more?
And he zips up the back of your dress and takes a seat back.
Looks good on you.
This is just like a scene out of fucking Pocahontas. This sucks!
All right. Let's get this old job done and get that
Fucking
technocrat
shit,
out
man.
of here.
Crying about Trish being, oh, I'm 17, I'm 19, I'm only 2 years older than you.
Yeah, but at least you're a legal adult. You can get in. They probably won't serve you nothing.
Fucking crying your eyes out. You see this? You see this? I'm going to just flip the Trish double bird.
Actually looks good on you.
You fucking bitch, I'll take you one for the team. You don't do anything. Fuck you. Alright. Where's the Nuisha? Right. You turned yourself into a white boy.
He's very convincing.
Oh, aren't we forgetting something?
Forgetting what?
And I pull out a pair of high heel shoes.
You can fuck right off.
Oh, dear God, this is going to be so fucking great.
I also have to head out soon, guys. So.
Well, that is about where I believe we are going to call it for tonight. So,
The little like joke cut as you pull out the sluttos.
yes, with the club right around the corner and a plot for kidnapping, that is where we will end tonight's session. Questions, comments, concerns.
See, how much XP?
XP, nab yourselves 2 XP.
Have yourself 2 XP.
Yes,
I think let's go for celebration.
indeed. Okay.
How did I know that was a song you were gonna play?
I'm hoping I didn't take over or take too many liberties for the game.
No, I think that made it a lot more entertaining because honestly, I didn't plan the nightclub at all. I expected you guys to go either look at the distribution center or look at the building. But I'm surprised that you actually heeded the warning of the Shadow Lord Elder.
To be fair, I was the
more
one I was the one they called.
Yeah.
True.
That wasn't,
Not-
and I didn't know about the warning. I mean, if I'd have known about it, I would have violated it completely.
Well, you were there when they got
Yeah,
the
you were
warning.
in the car when you were talking on the phone.
Yeah, but they didn't really go into details saying that not to do it. So
Yeah, we
they
did.
just said they just said to go and find like this mage person. So
Okay.
I kind of rolled with that. And
Yeah.
also I didn't meet the Shadow Lord, so I didn't really know how much of an asshole he was in order to actually go against him. You know.
That's
He
fair.
brings the litany. He speaks with the Wyrm, with the leeches. What the fuck?
But I don't know. There was no talk of leeches involved, so I didn't know. So
That's fair.
Yeah, but he openly says to us, "Yo, we negotiating with the leeches." I'm like,
But he
what
didn't
the
say that. He
fuck?
didn't say that.
It's
to,
supposed to be secret. What he's saying? That's bad stuff.
Yep. Anyway,
Yes.
we can cut the Final Fantasy music, and that is where we'll end for tonight. Good night, everybody.
all right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Night, y'all.
Speed.
Take care and drink water.
Have a good night.